Let's go AL Central first.
Okay, y'all want me to kick this bad boy off?
Everyone have Cleveland, or how you guys feel?
I've got Cleveland.
I've got Cleveland.
Okay.
I've got Cleveland in that one.
This year.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great story last year. The biggest question to me is whether or not I'm going to call them the Guardians or the Indians, just so I can remember it, because I don't want to call them both, so I'm just going to call them the Indians.
Yeah, they're the
That's what I'm
Indians.
calling
All
them.
season?
All season.
Indians, Reds.
I will not call them the Guardians. Star-Lord isn't coming out to play shortstop,
Chris
so I'm
Pratt?
not calling them that.
You dead name this baseball team, and I'm going scorched earth on you.
Good, I'll dead name them all day.
Ooh, Davey.
I'll dead name them all day. All right, so we're all on the Guardian train.
No. White Sox.
You're going White
I'm
Sox.
taking
They
the
better
White
show
Sox
up this
for our
year.
boy
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro.
That's
how I'm going behind
such
Dylan
a
Cease with
suck-up
the
move,
stash,
dude.
just throwing Ks.
Goodness
Plus 250 on the White Sox odds. Guardians, like we talked about, plus 130, or Indians, as you say. And then right there in between
Twins?
them, the Twins,
Yeah.
plus 215. Then the Tigers, plus 3,000, and Royals, plus 3,000.
I saw Chris E. ask this in the Booster Club. Do the Tigers win 80 games this year?
80?
Give me the under.
I'll take the over.
So
Come on.
basically you're asking me, are they going to go 500?
Yeah, give me the under.
No, I'm
I
going
don't
under.
think so either.
Give me the over.
Going
The
under.
Lions, the Lions, Juju kind of rubbing off up there in Detroit. You know, you got to believe.
Juju's at the
Yeah.
Lions.
Got to believe.
Well, I don't think. What did you call it? I don't think the gumball smugglers lining up.
I want to
at
see what the
third.
White Sox do last year. Last year was a disappointment in my books.
Yeah, it was.
All the
it
talent
was.
they have.
We'll go
But,
White Sox.
All right, which one we
Love
going
it.
with next? Coach?
AL East.
I got to do it. I got to go. I got to go Stankies. I got to go the Stanks. What?
Just say their name right, dog.
I did.
Don't disrespect me in here.
I did. Oh,
disrespect
I'm
me in here.
disrespecting the hell out of you.
Don't
right now.
disrespect me in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Awesome.
look. I think New York's gonna win this one. Again, the Red Sox, they're nowhere near where they need to be.
No.
The Rays, I think, are always a sexy pick. I love seeing the small market
Blue
team have
Jays.
success. But can I get there? We talked. Who was my pick to win the World
Blue
Series last
Jays.
year? Was the Blue Jays? They got injuries. That's the thing that cost them throughout the year. They could not stay healthy, whether that was in the pitching staff, whether that was at the plate. I love their young talent, and I love their theory of let's go get great Major League Baseball players' sons. They got Craig Biggio's son, Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s son.
Jr., yeah.
You look up and down that lineup, it's just Major League Baseball players' kids, which on that note, I do want to say one of my favorite guys to watch play for the Diamondbacks back in the day, Matt Williams, was diagnosed with colon cancer. Prayers sent to Matt. I believe he's a third base coach for the Nationals right now. I may be wrong on that one, but saw that come across yesterday, just really sad. But I'm going to go with the Yankees to win the AL East, but I do not think you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy taking the Orioles. What's the Orioles' odds to win the division?
Orioles are plus 2,500.
Plus 2,500. We saw what they did last year.
They're young.
Adley Rushman, I love them at
Not
catcher.
great, but they're young.
I mean, they snuck around. Like we say, mess around and find out. Like the Orioles can mess around and find out in a good way.
Blaine, talk to us about the Yankees.
Well, obviously, I'm picking the Yankees, as you can see by my jacket, even what they see and then pistol whipped me earlier in the night. But this is going to be a close race. All right, I think it's going to be a 3 to 4 game race at the end of the day.
Toy.
Blue Jays,
Toy guy.
Yankees. Blue Jays are good. Rays are good. But I do think with the four-headed monster coming on the mound for the Yankees, this is an absolute killer of a lineup. And
Whose
that
forehead are you making fun of?
look,
What four-headed monster?
you don't even want to know.
Okay.
All right.
What?
I mean, GC. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the guys. At the end of the day, we're going to talk about the Yankees. You got to perform when it matters the most, which you didn't do last year. That's why I got CNN. Judge, Rizzo, JD, Volk, the new kid, Mr. Baseball.
Yeah, that's my question. How excited are you about the Vault kid?
I'm excited, but we'll see, right? I feel like people always get gassed up, especially in spring training and all this stuff. Cool story, but I need to see it during the
Come on,
race.
Volpe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's different when you're talking about the Yankee shortstop too. I mean, they're using words like, superstar
Exactly,
and
that's what
one
I'm
of a
saying.
kind. Like we've seen there. You play shortstop for the Yankees. Is there a more like prominent position in the game of baseball than playing shortstop or center field for the Yankees?
I think he hit 2 tanks his first 2 at-bats.
No, look.
He was like, hey, throw it.
Yeah.
He's Volpe was getting like negative pushback because he followed Donald Trump and other conservative figures on social media.
No,
that
now I
doesn't
believe.
surprise me.
Now I believe MVP.
Yeah,
MVP.
now you're good.
It's written
Now
in
you're
stone.
good. All right, cool. Which one?
I have the Yankees too.
Yep.
There's no way they don't win it. Is how I.
It's like
Yeah.
the Braves. Just like the
way
Braves.
they don't win it.
Just like the Braves. No, he said in the opening,
it's
Dave.
already done.
There's no chance.
World Series, Dave.
Yankees will probably win 112 games.
They may win every game. They may go.
They may not lose, to be honest.
Hey, the Braves might not lose a game.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
All right.
game.
Red Sox, though, guys. Red Sox lost a lot. Lost starting pitchers. Like, what's going on in Boston?
Nothing. That's the problem. Like nothing. Have you ever? And I know the Red Sox have tried to make moves, but it's just so weird seeing the Red Sox be irrelevant when it comes to additions, and because typically they're right up there. I mean, when you look at the spending, obviously the Yankees are king in Major League Baseball pretty much. You look at the Dodgers as well, but with the Red Sox, they're always kind of in the spotlight of, hey, this big acquisition, or they let this guy go, and kind of like we saw with the Mets and Verlander picking him up. It just seems like the Red Sox are just kind of just another team right now, and that's almost worse. That's almost worse. Like I would rather just be really young and new, and we're the farm system built up, as opposed to what the Red Sox are, which they're just kind of hanging out there.
On DraftKings, Red Sox are predicted to finish 4th in that division.
Oh.
So it's Yankees, Blue Jays, Rays, then Red Sox at plus 1,500 future to win the division, and then Orioles. Some sports books here have the Red Sox finishing last.
Well, like the Patriots haven't done anything since Tom Brady left. The Red Sox are it's not looking like they're
better
gonna
ride the
make some
Celtics.
huge jump. Well, you better just hope the Bruins can do in the playoffs what they did in
That's
the
true,
regular
too.
season. That's
Yeah.
about all
Before we
they
switch
got.
divisions real quick, I got reached out by a couple fans yesterday about the Rays stadium. They want a new one. All right, they hate their stadium. Apparently, like, it's bad. You go there, it's bad. You can't really tailgate. You can't really do certain things they can do at baseball stadiums. So Rays.
Oh wait, Major League Baseball not doing a good job with the fans.
Let's go ahead
I'm
and get that new
shocked.
stadium working. Your fans are calling out. They want a new stadium.
Crain Company Stadium, Tampa. We're doing this. Tampa,
Kenny!
Kenny.
AL West. Can someone
Y'all go. Well,
dethrone the Astros?
No.
Go ahead. Y'all go first. Y'all go first.
Oh,
Mariners.
That means Jason.
Damn!
I'm
You
gonna
stole
take
my
the
thunder,
Mariners.
man.
I'm taking the Mariners. J-Rod got him signed. Young team. It's time. You know the Mariners are the only franchise in Major League Baseball not to appear in the World Series.
I know it's time.
Not even
Really?
close. I mean, I grew up loving King Griffey Jr. They had Alex Rodriguez, big unit on the mound. Still couldn't make a World Series with that. It's time. It's time. And how do you get it? You start by winning the division.
Yeah.
Okay? I think maybe there's a little complacency in Houston. You just won the World Series. Let's go, Mariners.
Well, eventually, like somebody else has got it. Like
just play the odds.
just play the. And if it's going to be anybody, to me, it's the Mariners. Look, the Rangers got DeGrom. He's outstanding. I don't believe in the Angels outside of my religion, so you can forget about that. Then the Oakland Athletics aren't so athletic anymore. It's going to come down between the Astros and the Mariners, and I just feel like Logan Gilbert, that pitching staff, J-Rod, who you guys mentioned, that team I think can do it. Now, does that mean I think the Astros won't make the playoffs, not win the division, and go win the World Series? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I think the Mariners are going to win the AL West. I'm with you, Cone.
I mean, the Astros, why would I not pick the Astros? They win it every year. I think they've won it 6 times in a row at this point. I mean, at this point, it's not even fun. I mean, Mariners, cool story. I love all the young guys y'all got. I'm a huge Logan Gilbert fan. The screwball he threw the other day haunts my nightmares if you ended up watching that. But I know losing a Jose Altuve for 2 months is going to be big, but it's a long season. And you have the pitching depth even after losing Verlander. You still got the same pieces, Kyle Tucker, Bregman. You still got the same guys. So give me the Houston Astros.
Look, anybody that can be a consistently talented Major League Baseball player without wearing batting gloves, like Kyle Tucker, like I
that
don't know.
scares me.
Like I don't know how you do that.
If you walk up with no BGs, like this kid was born to play.
I know you can swing the bat.
Yeah.
If you're walking up there with no batting gloves.
Like, I don't know if you can throw it from the pitcher's mound to first, but I know that you can swing that stick.
So what's interesting here is it feels like a 2-team race in the AL West, but DraftKings actually has this as one of the tighter divisions. So here are the odds right now. I know the Astros are minus 175. So the clear, far and away the front runner to win the division. Mm-hmm. But after that, the next 3 teams are all at least in triple-digit odds. Okay.
What do they got the Mariners at?
They have the Mariners at plus 320.
Man,
which
I'll
is
drop a bag
nice,
on that.
nice
That may be
bet
the
right
best
there.
odds on the board.
But then right behind them, Angels plus 750 and Rangers plus 850.
Rangers might be,
they don't have enough. The
Now,
Rangers don't have enough.
Athletics plus 25,000.
Yeah. I want Oakland to
They
be
just need Jonah Hill.
I just want Oakland to be good.
Oh man.
One, love their color scheme. I'm probably in the minority when it
Well, I don't hurt for Oakland. They had the Warriors.
That is true, but still, just the Oakland guys, I want them to be good. There's a bunch of no-name kids out there. I want them to play better.
Yeah, it's like playing backyard baseball. It's what the A's are. They're like, hey, Keisha Phillips playing third.
Keisha was nice.
Keisha was, if you ever played backyard anything, Keisha Phillips, she was holding it down. Pablo Sanchez was my guy, but.
Was he? I was a Tony V.
Tony Del Vecchio?
Yeah.
Tony Del Vecchio. Tony.
Hey, throw me the two-seam and I want $30.
Yeah. The kid, the girl in the wheel, who was Kenny Kawaguchi?
Kenny.
Was he the one in the wheelchair?
I don't know.
The dude was rolling.
I think so. I think he was. What a game.
What a game. RBI baseball more.
What's
Remember
wrong?
RBI baseball?
What's your deal?
Why do you got to do
Why are you the way you
Why
are?
are
Why are you?
Did you play Slugfest growing
RBI
up?
A little bit, but I
That's the
like RBI
best.
baseball.
Dude,
Was
for
the
some
best
reason, I just have a
baseball game.
weird memory I can't forget. Like, we were playing Slugfest, me and you, and it was like bottom of the sixth, and like I was young, so you wanted to hit. It was like last out, and the pitcher was up, and we are down 3, and I hit a grand slam to win it. You remember that?
No, I don't. I actually don't think that ever happened.
I
Kenny
remember.
was the guy in the wheelchair.
I think
by
you
the
just
way.
made that up.
I remember that.
Thank you, David.
All right.
So yeah, Houston far and away. Houston has the best odds to win any division here. But like I said, next teams behind them could get interesting. So NL Central, moving to the National League. How you feel?
Took Reed out to eat the other day. I told you guys about this on the show.
Trust and signs?
Sitting there eating, and all of a sudden I hear
saw a
this.
pirate.
Hold on, I hear this.
If it was a bird,
No, that was later.
If it was a bird.
Hold on. I heard this. And I looked, and a cardinal
Yes.
is literally by the window. I have pictures. Reed has pictures. We talk about I didn't go looking for this. I couldn't make my mind up. I was sitting there. I was like, God, is it Louisville? Like, is it St. Louis? Like, who is it? Like, who could it possibly? Is it Stanford? But then it hit me. Opening day was Thursday. This was to begin the week. It's got to be the St. Louis Cardinals. Give me the St. Louis Cardinals to win the NL Central. And you know what? I don't think that's a bad pick at all. I know some people believe in the Brewers. I get that. The Pirates are going to disappoint you. Everybody in Pittsburgh already knows that. I mean, they'll agree with me 100%, even though they got that alien running around at short. It's like 6'7". Give me the Cardinals.
Okay, well, I'm done trusting bird signs after this last March Madness.
It was
Just
Creighton,
you
bro.
misinterpreted
It was Creighton.
It was Creighton. You misinterpreted it. It was on you.
Well, they didn't win it either.
Well, they made it to the
good
Elite
run.
Eight.
I don't need that. I need
respectable.
winners. I'm trying to trust the signs for winners. And I drove by all the cows.
See, like FAU's in it. They're the Owls. That's a bird, right?
That is true, but an owl.
Isn't an owl a bird?
Like
Owls
if
scare
if
the
you want me
hell
to pick the owls, I need to see an owl. I can't just see a hummingbird. You're like, oh, it's going to be the owls. But I do
Well,
trust.
look,
I do trust Paul Goldschmidt.
Wayno. You mentioned Wayno earlier.
Wayno, talking about getting up there in years. Adam's still doing it. Just slinging the pill. Give me the Cardinals.
I'm going Cards, boys.
Good.
Okay.
Carl,
Sleep
shout out Drewby. Hopefully this is y'all's year, man. I love the Cardinals for some reason.
Minus 125 on the odds. And you got the Brewers at plus 175.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice little bet there. Cubs plus 650.
Don't believe.
Pirates and Reds both just plus 3,000 and plus 6,000.
Yeah.
Who's plus 6,000? The Reds?
The Reds.
Good God.
Look.
Look. I'm not dealing absolute, but they're absolutely not going to win. 100%.
I don't deal in absolutes, but they're absolutely not
Jeez.
going to win it.
Oh, NL East. We know where we stand.
Yeah. Who are you picking?
Blaine, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
You going Mets or Phillies?
First of all, I'll never root for the Mets in anything. Not the Phillies either. Love the Marlins.
What? Who?
Going Braves.
Okay, good. Smart
Going
man.
Braves.
Smart man.
Going Braves. Look.
Smart man.
Like the Braves. Yeah, although they did get rid of Freddie and old Dansby Swanson, the hometown kid.
You're a Yankees fan that likes the Braves. How does it work being a guy that just plays every side of the fence?
What do you mean? Doesn't your co-host next to you like the Yankees?
No.
No.
Yeah, you're a
No.
Yankees fan.
I
No,
said-
no.
I did not.
No. You're a Yankees fan.
This is like
No.
Gladiator. I did
David
not
Cohn's
say.
coming on.
I did not say I knew him. I said
David
he touched
Cohn's
me on the
coming on,
shoulder
so let's
once.
not run
okay?
past it.
I said he sent me a tweet one time and it got me
well, he's
excited.
going to come on the show. You said he'd be a Yankees fan.
Yeah, well, when he does, we can have
Okay.
a conversation.
No, there's no
all right?
conversation.
Until then,
We
you
already
sit over
said
there
it.
with your jacket.
Give me the Braves. All right, they're going to be healthy. I do like their pitchers, and their lineup's disgusting. At the end of the day, it is. A big Acuna guy. We'll see how he does this year. I mean, Riley. He just learned how to hit the what? Slider. And that kid is absolutely Randy rollover. You throw it anywhere inside the plate, you might as well go in the parking lot because that's where the ball is going to be.
Yeah. To be honest with you, Babe Ruth could reincarnate right in front of me, and I still wouldn't be a Yankees fan. So
That would be cool, though.
Why am I not surprised by that? Like, you're not even a big Babe Ruth guy.
I don't have a problem with Babe
You hate
Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
You hate him.
Who do you hate worse, Babe Ruth or Gonzaga?
Or his brother, Gabe Ruth. Who do I hate worse, Babe Ruth or Gonzaga?
Who do you hate worse, the Mets or the Yankees?
Oh, the Mets.
So start acting like it.
No.
Like what?
Anyways,
Why are we crowding
NL
the
West.
Yankees?
Let's get to the NL
Hold
West.
on the odds on that real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Braves plus 105. So the Mets plus 170. All right. Phillies plus 425. That's a
Dang.
nice little bet right there. Marlins plus 2,000.
What are the
and then
Nats?
Nationals plus 25,000.
Good
Oakland
God.
A's territory. Have the Nats
That's
just
so-
fallen apart after their World
Yes,
Series
and you
win?
know what? God, doesn't it smell great? Isn't it just great? I hope it just gets worse. Just worse and worse. I cannot stand the Nationals. Oh, I watched Trey Turner and Ryan Zimmerman. I know they're not, it's a different team, but I watched them just absolutely rip my guts out so many times. It's like Final Destination.
All right. NL West.
Last
NL
one.
West. How you guys feeling here, Blaine?
Dodgers. Dodgers, the best team money can buy. They'll probably chuck it at the end. But give me the Dodgers. Look, I mean, the Padres, great story. Just remember last year what they came back from. They're down like 30 games.
Yeah, I'm going Padres, man.
And came back. I mean, Manny Machado, absolute dog, could be an MVP candidate. But give me the Dodgers. I think they have the depth when it comes to pitching, and they can absolutely just sort of rip the ball 1 through 9. So.
Yeah, well, I'm going Padres. Unless Fernando Tatis Jr. gets hurt in like some tragic Connect 4 accident. Like it's always something with this guy. It's like he had he had to go get the medication cream. He's
From like Argentina.
Yeah,
Like, dog, it's America. We got it.
No, it's like I just don't know how you can't find a ringworm cream that works over here. I mean, our medicine's pretty good compared to like Honduras or wherever you got it from. But again, it's a talented roster. Juan Soto. Here's the thing: people are going to fall for this Juan Soto NL MVP trap. Okay, they're going to fall for it. The man's going to hit a bunch of tanks. He's going to have a great on-base percentage, but he's going to hit 240. Okay, if you're going to throw your money away at Juan Soto, he's like, put it on Michael Harris Jr. I'm telling you, I don't know what the odds are for Michael Harris Jr. for NL MVP, but I would put it on that guy. I'm telling you, probably pretty good. A little bang for your buck.
And I kept going back and forth on this because the Dodgers have just been so elite, especially in the regular season for so long. But I really do think the Padres are ready. They've spent the money.
It's time?
Serious. I think maybe it's time. Maybe they win that division. So I'm going to go with Padres.
Good.
It's not a bad bet.
Odds, but again, the odds right now, minus 110 Dodgers.
Yep.
Padres, plus 120. Giants, plus 950.
That's a jump.
But
Well, I mean, I don't think that's a great value to get the Padres at. I'd much rather put money. I mean, what did you say? Plus 170?
plus 120.
Plus 120?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not. I would much rather go and throw the bag somewhere else. I mean, it's some of these other divisions. I mean, I just that's not a ton of bang for your buck, but it's a compliment to the Pods.
Diamondbacks plus 4,500 and Rockies plus 18,000.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep. There's so MVP real quick. I'm going Michael Harris Jr.
NL MVP.
Yep.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Okay.
Really? NL MVP. Who do I want? Give me Manny Machado.
You're going Machado? All right. AL MVP. I'm going J-Rod.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
J-Rod.
AL MVP. Oh, hey. Shohei.
Yeah.
I like that one.
He
That's
do
probably what I
pitches,
would go
drops
with, too.
tanks. He does like 108.
Man, Mookie Betts has good odds. Juan Soto has good odds to win the
Not
MVP.
betting Juan Soto. Overall, I'm going Michael Harris Jr. to be the best player in Major League
How
Baseball.
about Trey Turner?
Not a bad
Timmy
bet.
Turner.
Plus
Not a bad
1,200?
I want to see the amount of stolen bases are this year. They're already up.
They are
They're already up. They're up a lot. Bases are bigger now. I mean, you're getting there a little bit quicker with the size of the bases. I wonder how much the pitch clock affects timing when it comes to getting leads and stuff.
Well, I wonder how many infielders are like, thank God now I don't have to remember all these different rules when I line up in the shift on who's going to cover second in this scenario if somebody steals.
Like, as a base runner, like the pitcher can only look at you so many times with that pitch clock.
See, that's another area of the pitch clock. To me, it gets down to a certain, I'm taking off.
Yeah, like you can't,
I am taking off. Like there's so
It's a
many.
useful tool.
It's a very useful tool.
Well, think about stealing's timing.
That's exactly right.
Stealing's 100% timing.
I don't think people have talked about that enough.
And you get pitchers down, once you get a certain amount of innings into a game, you kind of get down a little bit. But the best pitchers do what? They keep you guessing when it comes to running bases. But with that clock, there's no guessing. It's math. It's numbers.
Yep. YouTube, what's up? Do us a favor. Please subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button. Turn that notification bell on. It helps us grow and we keep pushing content. Thank you.